the mind, so the man. Bondage or liberation are in your own hand, in your own mind. If you feel bound, you are bound. If you feel liberated, you are liberated. Things outside neither bind nor liberate you. Only your attitude toward them does that. So, if you can have control over the thought forms and change them as you want, you are not bound by the outside world. There is nothing wrong with the world. You can make it a heaven or a hell according to your approach, according to your qualities, way of the thinking, way of doing, way of talking. In this world, everything is good, but what type of glass we are wearing to see those things, that is important. Then they are telling that is why the entire yoga is based on chitta vritti nirodha. If you control your mind, you have controlled everything. Then there is nothing in this world to bind you. So, not Vivekananda says, if your mind, normally we are telling control your mind, but in reality mind seems to control us. This is not good. When we are driving scooter or car, if it is in our control, we are safe. If it is not in our control, how it's not safe? Same if mind is not in our control, we are not safe. We cannot achieve anything. So, how to control that? This is the ideas they are telling here. Some definition I will tell you. Yoga samatavastha jivatma paramatmanoho. Yoga Tattvopanishad. It says, what is yoga? Patanjali Yoga Sutra says, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga is controlling all our mental modifications. Yoga Tattvopanishad, it says, yoga samatavastha jivatma paramatmanoho. Jivatma means individual soul. Paramatma means supreme soul. The equation of individual and supreme soul is called, or technique, that is called yoga.
The union of the souls,
Individual and supreme soul.
the marriage of these two souls.
Merging technique. Okay. Another one they are telling, yoga karmasu kaushalam. Bhagavad Gita, 4th chapter. Shri Krishna Paramatma, he says, yoga karmasu kaushalam. Karmasu, in our duty. If we are doing the duty, means according to the philosophy, what type of things they told, that duty we are doing with a lot of skillful. That is called yoga. Samatvam yoga uchyate. This one also, Bhagavad Gita says, when we are happy, when we are not happy, when we gain some things, when we lost some things, always if we are able to keep our mind happy, that is yoga. Bhagavad Gita says. In Shankaracharya's philosophy, that is called Bhaja Govindam. There also when we born in this world, we came without anything. When we are leaving from this world, we have to live without anything. In between birth and death, whatever you earn, Ferrari car, millions of money, house, apartment, whatever you earn, everything you have to live here. So we have to fight in between those 2 days. Try to understand what is true, what is not true, what is correct, what is not correct. Try to understand. So understanding that knowledge also called yoga. Okay? So a lot of definitions are there. Then second question was, how many types of thought waves are mentioned in Yoga Sutra? I told Sutra number 5. Sutra number 5, they told Vrittayaha Panchatayaha Trishta Trishtaha. Vrittaya means thought waves, thoughts. Pancha means 5. Trishta Trishtaha means sometimes like a good, sometimes bad. Means sometimes it gives happiness, sometimes it is not, it never gives happy. Why it is sometimes with happy, sometimes with not happy? Because when our thought waves are attached with the attachment. Attachment outside world. What we have 6 enemies: desire, anger, greed, jealous, arrogance, illusion. So normally I'm thinking, for example, I'm thinking my first enemy is Susanna. I'm thinking she's second enemy. My first enemy is Lisa. The 6 enemies, what we are calling desire and greed, jealous, arrogance, illusion. So these are always 24 hours also they are working. They are fighting. We cannot understand. Oh, but I am concentrating on her because that is she is outside enemy. I can see, but this is inside enemy. I cannot see them. These are very dangerous. So they are telling here, when these things are accompanied with thought waves, all the thought waves are becomes painful. When these are separate in our life, then all the thought waves becomes pleasure. Okay, so then in sutra number 6 they are telling how many types of thought waves? 5 types. Names of those things they are telling: pramana, viparyaya, vikalpa, nidra, smritaya. 5 types of thought waves we have. They are telling pramana means right knowledge. I told yesterday what is right knowledge: direct perception, inference, scriptural testimony. These things are called right knowledge. And second one is viparyaya, means wrong knowledge. Wrong knowledge is knowledge based on the wrong knowledge is knowledge which is false and not based upon the true nature of this object. Looking a piece of rope somewhere and guessing there is a snake, that is wrong knowledge. Yesterday this one also I told. And third one, verbal delusion. Third one, verbal delusion arises when words do not correspond to reality, which is too far from the truth. That is verbal delusion, which is too far from the reality. That is verbal delusion. You can imagine politicians' speech also. Before the election, they are showing the heaven in front of each and every person. But after the election, they are forgetting those things. And I have given 2 examples also. Dumb person himself, he says, I am a dumb fellow, I cannot speak anything. And Ram Raj has driven the car very fastly, 4 tires got punctured, he got an accident, these things I told. So these are impossible. So this is verbal delusion. And next one is sleep. Sleep is a wave of thought about nothingness. Yesterday I told Western philosophy, you don't agree sleep is one type of thought wave, because in India we believe if there is no this type of thoughts in your mind, every day early morning when you get up, you should not understand I slept very well. So that's why Indian philosophy says sleep also one type of thought.
Dreams are there. Dreams are there.
That is different. In sleep also we have 3 different parts: Jagrata, Swapna, Sushupta. 3 types of, that is different topic. Okay. And memory. Memory is when perceived objects are not forgotten but come back to consciousness. This is totally 5 types of thought waves. So we are ordinary people. For us, all these thought waves are almost painful. Better to understand how to control these things. They are telling we can control those things through practice and non-attachment. We can control these thought waves through practice and non-attachment. So if we are practicing correctly, don't think practice means asana. Okay, so if we are practicing correctly and if we are following non-attachment, we can control these thought waves. So what is practice? They are telling you practice is the number 13. They are telling practice is the repeated effort to follow the disciplines which give permanent control of the thought waves of the mind. Practice is the repeated effort to follow the disciplines which give permanent control of the thought waves of the mind. In Sanskrit, we are using the word practice for practice word. Prayatna. Okay, so look, yatna. This is enough actually to understand practice. In English you said, but particularly they are using this word ra. This is preposition. Prepositions are prefixed before the verb. Prepositions are fixed before the verb. It stresses the original meaning. So look, yatna is practice. In English this is enough. But Sanskrit idea is different. Just one day practice also called practice meaning. No. Permanent control they are telling. Permanent control. So till that day practice is called English practice meaning. Sanskrit meaning is. So yatna is just English practice word. But prayatna is till making perfect. That is different. So please understand, yatna means effort or practice. That is not enough because we haven't enough patience to learn or practice those things. But they are doing prayatna. So that is why they are using word practice is the repeated effort to follow the disciplines which give permanent control of the thought waves of the mind. More than practice is called sadhana. Next stage is called, when you achieve some things, that is called sadhana. Okay? Huh? Abhyasa means, that's why same things, equivalent words those are. Prayatna, abhyasa, parishrama, these are equivalent words. Okay? So, number 14 it says, Satu dirgha kala nairantarya satkara adara sevito dridha bhumihi. So, after 1 month practice, can we make this one perfect? Or 2 months or 1 year? No. So they are telling here, Satu dirgha kala nairantarya satkara adara sevito dridha bhumihi. Practice becomes firmly grounded when it has been cultivated for a long time, uninterruptedly with earnest devotion. Practice becomes firmly grounded when it has been cultivated for a long time, uninterruptedly with earnest devotion. Sutra number 14. Sutra number 14, this one. Okay, look. Long time practice, not duration. I'm telling 1.5 hours practice or 2 hours practice, 3 hours practice, not this lifelong practice. It means Satu dirgha kala nairantarya is continuous. When we have time doing practice, when we are busy not doing practice, not correct. It should be part of our life. So dirgha kala nairantarya means continuous. Satkara, basic on good duties. Look, yoga practice and our lifestyle, it is like a railway train track. When it is going properly, then only how the train can reach the next station safely, same we also can reach safely. Otherwise we cannot. So don't think yoga is like a physical exercise. Our lifestyle, behavior, food, everything are very important. Okay, so that's why they are telling me satkara, adara senko, with earnest devotion. We should have that much dedication in practice. We should have that much dedication in the practice. Adara senko, dridha bhumihi. then only it becomes perfect. So long time, continuous, basic on good duties with earliest devotion, then only it becomes perfect. Look, small example on it. One day, when king realized, I have a lot of negative thoughts. I should become a good person. How can I? He hasn't any idea. So he invited some scholars and he asked them, I realized I have a lot of bad negative characters. So I want to become a good person. How can I? And those scholars, they had given some ideas. After 1 week or 2 weeks, he was expecting the result. He could not, because those are internal things, not outside things. So he could not get the result. Then he thought, oh, these scholars, they did not even right answer, maybe right idea for me. So better to invite different scholars. They came, they have given different ideas. That also does not work. Then he realized one day, why I have to waste the time here. Directly better to surrender to the God. So he's going to the top of the mountain and he's surrendering to the God. And the God is coming in front of him, and he is asking that person, what you are expecting from me. And he told, I know I have a lot of negative characters. I want to become a good person. So how can I? He told, okay, this is last chance to you. So are you ready to do hard work? Of course, yes. So from today, you have to remove your wants. Wants means desire, anger, greed, jealous, arrogance, illusion, these things. And he promised that God, and he back to the home and he start to work on those things after a long time of practice. Not 1 year or 2 years, long time of practice. He removed his wants, desire, everything. Then he back to that place again and he requests the God, tell me what I have to do. The God told, remove the I. I means ego, not this one, okay? Ego, pride. So, and he started to work on those things. After a long time of practice, he removes the I also. Then again, one fine day, he back to that place and he requests the God, what I have to do, tell me. The God told, one who hasn't these 6 enemies, one who hasn't ego, that person is good person. So now you have all the good qualities. So lifelong please practice these things. So that type of dedication, that type of continuity in our practice, that is very important. That is called prayatna. That is called prayatna. Understand? So it may take 10 years or 15 years. How we are doing that practice. English practice is different, Sanskrit practice is different. Okay? Then, what is non-attachment? Last one. Drishtanushravika vishaya vitrishtasya vashikara samjna vairagyam. Non-attachment is self-mastery. It is freedom from desire for what is seen or heard. Non-attachment is self-mastery. It is freedom from desire, what is seen or heard. Look, commentary, very nice. Listen properly. Many people think that by renouncing everything, by becoming selfless and desireless, there is no enjoyment. That is not so. Instead, you become the happiest man or woman. The more you serve, the more happiness you enjoy. That person knows the secret of life. There is a joy in losing everything and in giving everything. That's why Mahanarayana Upanishad, it says, Na karmana na prajaya thane na tyage naike amritatvamanshu. How I can get the enlightenment? Na karmana. If you are doing karma, you cannot get any type of benefit, because in karma also maybe 4 different karmas are there. Nitya karma, naivitika karma, kamya karma, nishkama karma. 4 different karmas are there. I have to write on the board or not necessarily? ಉಷಾ ಅವರೇ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ ನೀವು? ಗೋಕುಲಮೇ ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ತಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ? ಎಷ್ಟೊತ್ತಾಗತ್ತೆ ಹೊರಡೋದು? 10 ನಿಮಿಷ. 10 ನಿಮಿಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿಯುತ್ತೆ. ನನಗೆ ಮೇಲಾಗಿ ಹೋಗೋ ದಾರಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಂ, ಸ್ಕೂಟ್ರ್ ನೀವು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ? ಹಾಂ, ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಂ ಸರಿ. ಹಾಂ ಹಾಂ ಓಕೆ. ಸಿಂಪ್ಲಿ ಅಂತೆ. ಸೊ ನಿತ್ಯ ಕರ್ಮ means daily we have to do some rituals. That is called Sandhya Vandana. Early morning we have to do that. Normally all the Brahmins we are doing those things. And Deva Puja means doing puja every day, these things. And giving respect to our gurus, scholars, parents, wise persons, these things. This is Nitya Karma. And Naimittika Karma is celebrating our family related festivals mainly. Those things are called Naimittika Karma. Kamya Karma means with some intention we are doing some kinds of rituals. For example, okay, don't think seriously. Susan is expecting a very good like a job. Okay, that's why she is doing one type of puja ceremonies. So if she is doing that puja with earnest devotion, with lot of bhakti, she is doing it. So after then one fine day she will get there. So with some intention we are doing some rituals. So that is called Kamya Karma. And another one is Nishkama Karma, without expectation. Just the person is thinking, this one I have to do for the people, not for me. So this type of intention one who has, not expecting any type of result, expectations. If person is doing that, that is called Nishkama Karma. Okay, so here they are telling, in Mahanarayana Upanishad they are telling, the karmana, if you are doing karma, you won't get the liberation or enlightenment. Means you have to do karma without expectation. Means then na karmana na prajaya. If you are doing, if you are following all the systems, because to get the enlightenment, they are telling 4 steps are there. Brahmacharya, Grahastha, Vanaprastha, Sannyasa. Brahmacharya means student life, Grahastha means household life, Sannyasa means monastery life. Then only the person is eligible to apply for the liberation. So if you are following all these things, then also you cannot get the liberation or the enlightenment, because everything is with some intention you are doing. So na karmana na prajaya dhanena. If you have money, you cannot buy that. So how you can get the liberation or enlightenment? Tyage naike amritatmamarishu. Through sacrifice, through renunciation only you can get the liberation. That is very important. Okay. Swami Vivekananda, he says in his book, happiness looks like very small when you hold those things in your head. Just open that. Try to share with each and every person. Then you can realize how it is big valuable and precious. So that is very important. What we have, we should be happy with that. We should try to share it with everyone. That is the correct way. If you try to compress those things in your head, we cannot understand the value of that. So just open, try to share. Okay, so this is enough. So indirectly, I did not take any questions today. Just yesterday's, just I revision and I had activities. So we have practice. You have practice tomorrow or no?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Why? Thursday full moon. Yeah. Today is 30. Yes, understand. I'm confused because I have some rituals. Because this year I did thread ceremony for my child. So on this day, on moon day, we have some rituals, special rituals. It takes maybe 4 hours.
Wow.
So that's, my son is 13. No. Actually, we had planned, the system says after birth, on 7th year we have to do that. But unfortunately, I lost my father in that age. So 1 year we should not celebrate anything. My father wants to do that, but we know the problem. He won't stay long time. Everything we know. So in that time, conducting this type of rituals are not good. So that's why we postpone. Then we have to find the particular day, muhurtam, that is called. So then last April we found that and we did. So some things. Okay. But